conference this was. An eclectic crowd of people that were there to facilitate a common cause.
Educators that were there with open minds, that were ready and willing to engage in different ideas about how to teach.
University faculty, classroom teachers, nonprofit organizations, and other community members. These are a lot of people really wanting to engage in issues around education.
I learned so much. Every single workshop that I went to was valuable. Acceptance and very welcomed.
There are a lot of educators all over Los Angeles. They're doing really inspiring social justice work with their students. But they don't often have a chance to come together and to share their techniques with each other, their successes with each other, their resources with each other. And I wanted Mount St. Mary's to provide that opportunity.
We're really trying to bring together a set of practitioners, educators, students, anybody who's invested and interested in issues of social justice, critical pedagogy, and how to bring that into the classroom.
As a society, if we want to see change in the future, we got to start with the generations that are coming up now.
Multiculturalism and social activism and social awareness is important to implement in the classroom.
Social justice is about helping people articulate the vision they have for the world they'd like to live in.
We're really preparing students to have a broader context in terms of who they are and how they relate to the peoples around them locally and globally.
And it's allowing them to understand that we're not all the same, but there are commonalities that we all have, and by being able to focus on those common grounds that we have, the differences kind of fade away.
What it results in is an empowered student, someone who believes in themselves as a learner, believes in themselves as a community member, able to engage in conversation, present themselves with confidence, and really engage in the world.
I will not tolerate prejudice of any kind in my house, even jokes. They're putting people in jail for words now? Next they'll be telling you what to think. See, not all the hate comes from white people. It's not all about skinheads, I know that. Some of the worst stuff is between us, black, brown, Korean, Armenian, immigrant, non-immigrant, whoever.
I'm just a white boy, attracted to the color, disconnected from my roots. So I reach for another's. I'm discovering power and beauty in Lakota culture, like the sacred eagle. But I feel like a vulture, dancing on the graves and singing the songs. I just want a community where I belong.
Sylvia Mendez was there, who was the daughter of the parents who fought very hard so that she could have an education just like any other child here in the United States.
As you are creating your doll, answer these questions. Who is your doll? What is your doll?
She was showing us how to use just everyday stuff that we throw away and to make those things into art projects, which was like showing a way to reuse and reduce and recycle while also teaching curriculum and content that they could utilize.
When I was trained with the Getty Institute, the types of questions we would ask began with questions about shape, line, and color. And that was really beneficial for young learners to begin looking at line, shape, and color.
It's really more about us figuring out who we are and what our kind of ideas and goals are as teachers, really why we teach and what's important to us and what we struggle with. And hopefully all of these pieces were giving you guys an opportunity to kind of reflect on why is teaching important to you, why is social justice important to you, what that might look like in the classroom for these educators and their reflections, but also for yourselves.